This is Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile reporting on the news for Monday, April 15th, 2013. Today in the news, Chávez heir Maduro wins Venezuela presidential election. Russia bans 18 Americans from country in answer to a U.S. list, and scientists have grown an artificial kidney. Socialist Nicolas Maduro, hand-picked successor of the late leader Hugo Chavez, has won a narrow victory in Venezuela's presidential election. Maduro won 50.7% of the vote against 49.1% for opposition candidate Henrique Capriles. Capriles has demanded a recount, saying Maduro was now even more loaded with illegitimacy. He said there were more than 300,000 incidents from Sunday's poll that would need to be examined. In any case, Maduro will have a very tough task governing the people of Venezuela, a small country with one of the highest rates of inflation in the region and soaring crime rates. Food shortages and electricity blackouts are also common. Maduro has vowed to deepen the Chávez revolution, but some economists say that despite the tough talk, issues like high inflation and shortages could force Maduro into a more moderate path. Moscow listed 18 Americans who are banned from entering Russia in an announcement this Saturday, a tit-for-tat measure that comes a day after Washington imposed similar sanctions. The list, which was released by the Russian Foreign Ministry, includes staffers in the Bush administration and 2 former commanders of Guantanamo Bay. Last week, the U.S. Treasury announced financial sanctions and visa bans on 18 Russian officials, the majority of whom were implicated over the arrest and death of the corruption lawyer Sergei Magnitsky. Magnitsky died in a Russian prison in 2009 after being arrested by the same officers he was investigating over $230 million fraud. He was reportedly beaten and denied medical treatment while behind bars. Among those singled out by Washington for sanctions are 2 police officers, Pavel Karpov and Artyom Kuznetsov, and a former tax official, Olga Stepanova. Magnitsky was arrested after linking the 3 of them to the tax fraud scheme. What else could we expect from a mafia state? According to U.S. scientists, a kidney grown in the laboratory has been transplanted into animals where it started to produce urine. Similar techniques to make simple body parts have already been used in patients, but the kidney is one of the most complicated organs made so far. A study in the journal Nature Medicine showed the engineered kidneys were less effective than natural ones, but regenerative medicine researchers said the field had huge promise. Kidneys filter the blood to remove waste and excess water. They are also the most in-demand organ for transplant, with long waiting lists. I'm Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile. Make sure to visit our website at corporateprofile.com for more top headlines from around the world, as well as interesting business profiles. Post your comments, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.